Hi everyone, Reverend Beth Simmons here on this seasonally appropriate rainy day. The sun shone for a little bit, but just as I was about to go out on my porch to do this video, it started raining again. So here I am inside with a funny little story. So this morning I was getting brown sugar out of our pantry cabinet, and I noticed this bag of hazelnuts that I intended to give away as a gift this Christmas. I was going to roast them and give them, and I never did. And just so this morning I saw them and I thought, oh, it's kind of a cool rainy day. Like maybe I should roast the hazelnuts. And then I was going through my email and I saw the Salt Project's email for the week, and they send out an email with usually a poem and commentary on the lectionary text for the week and a theologian almanac, so kind of anniversaries and birthdays of theologians. And lo and behold, on the very top of their email was a picture of hazelnuts with an accompanying prose poem by one of my favorites, Julian of Norwich. So I wanted to share her poem and her praise, and I'm going to open up this bag here and get a hazelnut out so we can appropriately do this poem. Sorry for the crinkling sound. So Julian of Norwich was a British English anchoress who experienced a vision in 1373, and then she wrote about it, and it's called Showings or Revelations of Divine Love, and it is the earliest surviving book by a woman in the English language. So here's a little piece that Salt shared, laid out as a poem. So she wrote it as prose with poem. And in this, he showed me a little thing, the quantity of a hazelnut, lying in the palm of my hand, as it seemed. And it was as round as any ball. I looked upon it with the eye of my understanding and thought, what may this be? And it was answered generally thus, it is all that is made. I marveled how it might last, for I thought it might suddenly have fallen to nothing for littleness. And I was answered in my understanding, it lasts and ever shall, for God loves it. And so have all things their beginning by the love of God. In this little thing, I saw three properties. The first is that God made it. The second, that God loves it. And the third, that God keeps it. This is my very brief midweek moment for this week, because I wanted you allowed to maybe replay that and listen to it again and just think of those three things again. God made it, God loves it, and God keeps it. This little hazelnut and each of us. Have a wonderful, blessed, rainy week if you're in New Hampshire, or whatever kind of weather you're experiencing where you are, as we head into, if you can believe it, the second half of spring. Yesterday marked the halfway point between spring and summer, so we are halfway through. Know that you have been created by God, are loved by God, and kept by God. Be well, friends.